Good evening. I'm Srikanth, presenting my BIS 658 class project, the Space Pen. As you see the Space Pen logo right here, it's created under the company code 1C124. At first, I want you to explore the project documentation. The Space Pen project is basically configuring the project systems in the SAP. And here you can see the table of contents of the project documentation. Basically, if you see the four different aspects, the main aspects of the project system configuration in SAP or project initiation, configuration, planning, execution, and project closure. Srikanth Pen is a larger pen manufacturing company in the world and has received $1 billion contract from NASA to design, produce a space pen. Basically, we started the project a few months ago, but it's closed on 27, which is technically closed. And basically, this project is a no-profit, no-loss project. That is what we're going to build at NASA just for the cost incurred on the project. And coming to the business scenario, as I said today, the project is to design, develop, and produce and test the 110 zero-gravity space pens. And if you see right here, the various activities involved in this project is segregated into 4 different areas. Engineering, design, procurement, production, and testing, and you can see various other activities than the major work areas. And basically, you can see the engineering and design is done within the company with our existing R&D team. But the system, the project can be implemented using the project builder in the SAP, which is available under the logistics. You can see the project systems. And then another project, you can see the project builder right here. The development is going to open the project builder, and right here you can see on the screen, left side in the screen, the various master data of the project systems. You basically can see the WBS elements, the networks, and activities under this one here. So this is basically a hierarchy graph. So as I mentioned before with the project space, the first WBS element is the first level WBS element of the project itself, which is the billing, planning, and if you want to see how these activities are there, we can see basically through the network graph. This is a network graph of it, and these are the activities, the individual activities, and the shaded reason is a different activity, different network. So these are basically organization data, master data, rules and transactions which involved in the project systems configuration. And this is basically the functional flow of the project as well as the project system configuration in the SAP. The first one is the project initiation and configuration. You basically define the project by defining the master data in the project, including the work breakdown structures, networks, and activities. And the second step is the planning, just assigning where to start with and where to end, and what is the capacity required to complete that activity, and how much workforce is needed, and what are the other resources required. So basically, these are the first 2 steps, followed by the confirmation, which is basically a transaction data where you confirm the activities. And you can make a purchase order, sales order, all those things outside the project system, but they're reflected within the system. And finally, you go close the project. So coming back to here, this is project planning board, and you can see the various activities how they're scheduled. And I'm going to show you the reports. So you can see here the various different activities, the planned cost and the actual cost which is incurred on the project. So when you make a purchase order for the raw material and receive the goods to the project, it's going to show right here as an actual cost. This again is some cool things you can do here. I'm going to show you the structured graphic. So as I discussed, the structured graphic is going to show you everything in the project itself, the WBS elements, and the activities. So you can see the activities, process, and sales, and you can also see the histogram. I just want to show you how 3D presentation of the scheduled cost versus actual cost for different elements. And the other one is the correlation. If you guys are aware of the statistical analysis, the correlation gives how the plan versus actual cost is going across the different activities. You can see the activity number right here. And if you see there's a strong correlation, the positive correlation between the activities going, except for a couple of activities where you don't find any correlation. So basically my cost incurred on the project is distributed across these primary and secondary cost elements. The labor is split into two different parts. My designing and engineering is done with my R&D cost center, with an R&D work center, and then the production is done in the assembly line. And all other expenses are going to primary cost elements. So now let me show you the cost center analysis. So you can see the various cost elements of how cost planned and how actual cost incurred and goes into the respective cost element. And you can see the actual versus estimated scheduled one, the scheduled cost. And then you can see the status invoice. And here you can see the bill which is sent to NASA. They already sent that. You can check. The project involved about 100 different configuration activities, including the organization data, master data, rules, and various transactions. Thank you.